What is up, everybody? We are back. Strong lead hook and Griswold with Tainted Grail and the newest Doom game. What is the title of that Doom game? I don't remember.
Doom: The Dark Ages. It's a prequel to all the other Dooms, as far as I know.
Okay. How are you, Gris?
I'm good. I'm in the last level, folks. So this is on Nightmare mode, not Ultra Nightmare or nothing like that. I don't actually enjoy playing the game that way. Just anybody that doesn't know, Ultra Nightmare is if you die, you restart the whole level. In other games, is if you die, you restart the entire game. Look, just not for me.
Yeah, some of those can be annoying. It's just not fun. The point of playing games is to have fun and for it to feel rewarding. If
Yeah, and I really enjoy. I enjoy the hardest difficulty, and within reason. That doesn't mean, look, I'm not trying to be all this play games and not get hit shit. It's not for me. So I plan to die, and I still want to play it on the hardest mode and be able to die and restart in a relatively close area to where I was. So that's fun for me. That is playing a game, and especially a shooter. Like, honestly, who goes to play a shooter and not fucking get hit? I don't get it.
Have you seen anybody do a no-hit run on Doom?
Oh yeah, it's out there, but it doesn't even look fun. They're running the entire time. They're like getting a shot in here and there. It doesn't even look fun. It's just like, to me, it doesn't look fun. It's like, oh yeah, you did that. You ran in circles the entire time, and yeah, I don't see the appeal. Anyway, here we go.
It's either a lousy curse or... Tell me, how does he act? Does he seem incapable of focusing? Well, it isn't a curse at all. It's in extreme cases, such a person can, for you need to take a Grindelows tooth, powder it, I don't know, something along the lines of, something like that, blah, 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 blah.
With that being said, I have not seen that on the Dark Ages. I've seen it in Doom Eternal. I'm just certain there are people that are going to do it with the Dark Ages too, because it's actually easier than Doom Eternal. So I know there are people that are going to do that.
You know what does look fun that I am tempted to play is Elden Ring Night Rain.
Is on first Berserker?
What's that?
You said, I was making a joke, but Elden Ring Night Rain?
Yeah, it does look good. The game does look good, to be honest.
I have no doubts that game is good, and there are a lot of people that will have fun with it. Don't get me wrong, I would totally play Elden Ring for the multiplayer facet of it, but it's not something that I'm going to dive deep into. So Elden Ring Night Rain is not for me.
It's not a live service game.
I thought it was. It's like you join people and then like you
No, there's a single player.
3 days or something.
There's a single player mode, and it's not live service. There's a single player aspect to it. The whole 3 days thing is still in effect, though.
Yeah. I don't know. That would be on the back burner for me. I'd need to see a lot, and I would need to not have nothing else I want to play. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm certain it is, because they make great games. They really do. They haven't fumbled a game yet. So I could see the appeal. And Kazan First Berserker was a great game. Now that I'm done playing it, I'm like, yeah, I'd go back and play that again. There's still things about it that bothered me, though.
Like the boss fights, right? That was the one that you didn't like.
Yeah, just even the very last boss, I had finally saved enough of these. There's a way to heal outside of your normal healing, and I finally saved enough ways to heal. The last boss had 3 full phases. And it was just like, come the fuck on. And the phases, completely changed from the first to the second. The third one was kind of the same with a couple differences, and I was just, by the time I got there, it's just like, come on, man. You have to learn 2 full phases, which yeah. I don't, still, the game was a great game and it was fun. I just didn't understand. I think they do that just to make it take longer to beat a boss in this. All right.
You know, I've got a few games on the list as well that I don't think I'll get to for a while. You know, I've got this game, and then I've got Neo 3, then I've got the 2D Souls games that I was wanting to play, so... And then there's the Lies of P DLC that came out today. I forgot to tell you that the Lies of P DLC, they shadow dropped it today. It's out.
Okay. Well, you still got my game. I want it back now.
I know. I that's what I was just thinking. I saw that today, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get that back.
Nah. Go ahead, play it. Take your time and have fun with it. I'm not in a hurry to play that, to be honest with you. Not that I won't play it. I'll definitely play it. I'm just not in a hurry to play it. It's Lies of P was fun, and I don't even know if I'd buy the DLC. It was fun, but I knew when I was done with it, I wasn't going to play it over again, and I actually beat that game twice just because I have nothing else to play.
I think over a period of time, Lords of the Fallen really started to pull its weight.
That's what I was just thinking. I just got caught up in playing this. I enjoyed Lords of the Fallen more than Lies of P. And they came out around the same time.
Yeah, they were like head to head.
Damn it.
Prepare a fake remedy. How do I do that?
You know, some of my games I do want back. I was thinking that I think you got of mine is you got my Witcher game for sure. And what was
If
that
I
other
do,
one?
if I do, it's on PlayStation 4.
Yeah. And no, it's a hard copy.
No, I know, and if I do, it's on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah. And Ghost of Tsushima, I never finished it. I want to beat that one too. I was like, man, I got to make a trip out there and get it. And Doom Eternal. By the way, guys, that's why I buy hard copy games, so I can loan them out to my friends, because I don't like this idea of somebody. I don't like the whole idea of DLC where you can't loan your stuff out. I do understand it's more convenient though. But damn. Did you ever play any of the Legacy of Kain or Soul Reaver games?
No, but I heard that it was good.
Well, they're remaking the Soul Reaver game, and I actually ordered it last month. Now, it doesn't come out till July, but I got that coming in next month.
They're remaking it. Do you know what they're doing differently to it?
I don't, but I enjoyed the game back in the day, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get that. And normally I'm not even a fan of that, but...
I had no idea how old that game was. There was that Legacy of Kain, and then there was another game that it's based off of that came out. I can't remember what it was. I think it's just called Legacy of Kain.
Legacy of Kain is the first one. Legacy of Kain is the first one, and then they made Soul Reaver, and then they made another Kain game that was just bad. It was because of the camera angles. It was so bad. And but the games historically it was well received.
Honestly,
But the Legacy of Kain was a top down,
careful, and don't
and
worry
you
about
look
me.
basically top down for most of the game. And then Soul Reaver was their first 3D game, which was really
Yeah.
great. Oh,
Oh, please, tell me quickly. Thank you. I knew. I thank you. Oh, greatest of. I don't know. Isn't it wonderful? Maybe I'll go to Timberwall and become a mercenary. Or, I know. I'll go. Wish me luck, my friend. Oh, and I won't be needing this anymore.
hang on. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at?
We're gonna go ahead and do this quest, the Queen Bee one. I mean, I don't want to. Then as far as Galahad is concerned, I don't know what to do with Galahad, honestly.
Okay. Where are we at? Where are we at?
Stay sharp.
There we go. Ah, fuck.
Gotta kill this dude. I really don't want to. I hate these types of quests where I have to make a decision, I have to make a choice. We'll kill this guy, and then we will,
Please, take a look at what I have for sale. Of course.
we will also kill Galahad. Because Galahad is evil.
She's dragged you into her wretched... Know this, though.
Really sorry, Barack Obama. I kind of want to spare Galahad and kill everyone else. I kind of want to. Because of the Camelot quest lines.
Where we at? Where we at? Okay, okay, okay. One of the things I do enjoy about the Doom games is they're like the shooter aspect of it. They're intense. You're just like, am I gonna die? Am I gonna live? For the regular player, you're like you're on the edge of dying and living in just about every scenario from start to finish in the game. And you get health back as you kill the enemies and armor and stuff. It happens so quick. So there's definitely a lot of skill there, but it's just always like
Welcome back.
it's fun in that aspect. I like it.
So, he thought himself free.
They
A fool.
I'm not a
There
fan
is
of the
no
Call of
freedom
Duty.
beyond the hive. There is only loneliness, only weakness.
I like fantasy, but I really do enjoy shooters, and they just don't make a lot of good shooters these days, as far as I'm concerned.
But the hive's work is not yet complete. A foundation must be woven.
That's a
strong
biased opinion,
and
but-
unyielding. The threads of creation must be gathered, and you shall help me. I am building a home, a sanctuary for my.
I guess I was just sitting here thinking about playing Cyberpunk
and all will become part of
more
the hive,
after this, but
part of me.
Cyberpunk's not really your
Ethereal
traditional
cobwebs
shooter,
are the
is it?
very
It's just
fabric
like
of our home. Bring them to me,
it's
and you shall be
it
rewarded.
is a shooter, but it's
many
gimmicky, I guess.
It's what
It's
allowed
still
my
fun.
children and I to enter your world.
So I have to give this chick my ethereal cobwebs. What the hell?
Our home.
Maybe I shouldn't have
Cobwebs
sided with
bind
her.
our worlds together.
What is it you're giving her? What is that?
Nothing, just a form of currency.
It is the substance that binds the world. All world. It is the strongest.
And you don't want to give it to her.
We weave the world and our homes.
I guess it doesn't matter. I can always farm it.
The world you come from will one day be ours. The hive will grow in strength and consume all who stand in our way.
No,
Bring
I'll
me as
just
many
fucking kill you.
cobwebs as Such. Return to me.
Let's give her 50.
You've
Why not?
returned with the cob. You have your task.
Queen's honey. Let me see what she gave me. Queen's honey. Ah, it fully restores you. That could come in handy in a bad spot. Sting. Let's farm some cobwebs. And let's just give it to her and see.
Dang.
Alright, now let's go and fight everyone. Haha. Wow, they're not dropping a whole lot of not a whole lot of cobwebs. Maybe there's bandits up here. So they didn't respawn over here. I'm gonna go back down. Gotta kill everybody.
I fucked up.
There's always bandits over here, you can be sure. And of course, they haven't respawned. They are stronger than before, which is a good thing. Let's go down there. Let's go kill those people up there. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Oh my goodness, really? We're just going around killing right now. That's all we're doing.
Got it.
Bro. Now I can't go in there. That is amazing.
You're farming right now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Just the farming. There's this mission that I have to farm for. The nighttime in this game, like if it's nighttime, the environment changes. So there's only certain things that you can do at nighttime. That makes any sense.
If you can give some examples, I get nighttime is drastically different in different games, but
so nighttime in this game, there's this other form of currency that you can receive from killing enemies. And the enemies get stronger at nighttime. They like people get possessed or something like that at nighttime.
okay. Are you in nighttime right now?
Yeah.
That's nighttime?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was just saying it looks pretty bright for nighttime even. Yeah, okay.
Probably because I got the brightness turned up.
Yeah. I do the same thing. Sometimes even with the I guess it's the way the TVs are these days. Sometimes even with the recommended brightness for darkness in games, if it's not dark in my room, I can't see the screens a lot of times. So sure.
Come on. So we have about 528. Let's give her a little more and let's see what that does. I already gave her like 50.
You have returned. Farewell, Protector.
So what did she give me in return? Nothing?
You are...
Might be one of those things where you got to give her enough stuff.
Ah, the cobwebs.
That's what
You've
it is.
earned your reward, mortal. Farewell.
Queen's honey. I mean, not a bad deal overall. Yeah, it's not a bad trade. I barely even use these things, so. I'm really tore up about this Galahad decision. I am dreading having to make it. Let's make some food real quick.
Okay. Where are all the food stores at? Get the blue doors later. So one of the things this game has done that you don't see a lot of games do for a shooter is this really made a parry a big deal in the game. Like you literally parry the entire game, and they did a good job with it. To be honest with you, it's I had to say it's almost too easy, but it's fun. It's fun.
Have they always done the parrying thing, or is that something new?
Oh, that's brand new as far as parrying. In the last game, they did a sample with it on a certain enemy and a DLC enemy, but other than that, no. This is a brand new system. And what they really did a great job in making it fun. They didn't make it like, oh my god, I got to get this timing perfect. Like there's a, and you can make the windows smaller, but the default setting for it is it's nice. It's not bad at all. I enjoy it. I do.
Testing to see how much weight it adds to me. I'll shove it in there for now.
Oh. Okay.
We need to find weird spawn things. That's how we get a lot of the cobwebs. First, let's go visit our wife and see what she has to say. Been a while since we visited our wife here.
Do you get to pick your wife, or is she picked for you?
I just did like a quest line. I don't know if I mean, I didn't have to, you know,
Oh, my dear, you do
marry
have
her. And she gives me stuff. We opened a small business together, and she gives me stuff.
Okay. I remember in Skyrim that was a thing. Like there were like, oh, hey, which one do you want?
I don't know how many options I have in this game. I'm guessing not a whole lot. Probably like 2 or 3. In Skyrim, you could marry any fucking chick.
Yeah.
You could even be married to 2 chicks at the same time if you wanted. Which is...
I don't remember that. I'm sure that's the thing.
They cut the fluff a lot in this game. Let's farm some more cobwebs. They're really not giving a whole lot, aren't they? Come on over
So in
here.
this game, if I had to say one of the drawbacks for a shooter game is it makes these bosses where when you're in close on them, they only do physical attacks without long-range weapons, and that takes away from some of the hardness of the game, where you basically can just be in on them and counter them the whole fucking time, and you don't have to worry too much about getting beat by anything else because of the system, and that takes away of some of the Doom qualities over the years that has been a staple of the game, at least in recent times. Still fun though.
I haven't played any of the Doom games. I know that they're good for a reason. It's just something that I
literally
haven't.
about to ask you, have you ever played a Doom game? But if I'm not saying you've never been a shooter guy, but I don't remember any shooters that you've actually played outside of Cyberpunk.
I used to play it. I used to play a lot of first-person shooters when we were in the army, like Fear 1, Fear 2, Crisis.
Yeah. I do remember that.
What else was there? Fear 1, Fear 2, all the Fear games, all the Crisis games. What else had come out during that time? There's a few.
So those were PlayStation 3 games exclusively, and I wanted to play them. But remember, you had a PlayStation 3, I had an Xbox, so it was different between what we played.
No, but we were in Iraq. Remember, I would get those bootleg games, and I would download them on my gaming laptop. You remember that? We had there was that gaming laptop.
I played Assassin's Creed overseas, and I played
BioShock was another one.
Oh yeah, yep. Now, you know what, man? Yeah, I spoke falsely of you. Now I remember those. Now I remember that you played those.
What else had come out during that time? What else was there?
2.
BioShock 2.
I remember at one point here recently you told me like, oh, you might never play nothing besides a Souls game. And I get that, but I was also disappointed.
Yeah, man, if it doesn't have any souls in it, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Like, I would play Elden Ring. I would play Elden Ring Night Rain. Even though Night Rain is not gonna be my cup of tea, I will still enjoy it simply because of the souls element.
Souls games are awesome, but in my opinion, you're limiting yourself. Like that you're just, well, you're hooked on Souls right now. I can understand that, but that doesn't mean like there's some great games out there that have nothing to do with Souls. And
no, yeah, for sure, I believe that. I think it's just because I haven't.
That myself. Wait, say what you're saying. I'm sorry.
It's because I never played them when they first came out, and now I'm just getting to play them for the first time, and they've been out for quite a while.
Yeah, you're hooked.
The one Souls game that I did not like, I want to say, well, there's a few. I want to say is Sekiro. Mortal Shell's another one. I think it's not that I didn't like Mortal Shell, it hadn't kicked in. It hadn't kicked in for me.
Would you say it was boring?
It wasn't boring, it just hadn't hit me yet. I think that's what it is. It just hasn't hit me.
That's fair enough. I saw you playing Mortal Shell, and I was like, that's a game I would play if I had nothing else to play, and I just wanted to slow it down, just relax and not have such a hardcore game to play.
I might come back to it now that I know that there's a second one.
I'm actually a sucker for them. I wouldn't say any, but close to any medieval open world game. Like I just love a medieval open world game, right? It's just I like them.
Then Tainted Grail is your shit.
Oh yeah, I saw you that game you're playing right now. That's absolutely something that I would play. And folks, I don't know if you're gonna get to see the final boss in this one, but I'm almost at the final boss. But I gotta get all the secrets and stuff in this one before I go to. And even the final boss, I'm not gonna beat the final boss on the first try. It's just he's a pain in the ass.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh no, they're not what I'm looking for. I thought it was the humanoid shaped things. Thought it was the humanoid shaped one. I guess not. Damn it. My goodness.
Well, I know I already told you, SLH, but if there's one thing I'm disappointed with in this game, it's the hell aspect of it. Even I get it's a prequel, but they didn't do enough with the hell aspect of it. And with Doom, hell is a staple of that game. So
I'm kind of familiar. I'm kind of familiar with the story of Doom, even though I've never played it. But where do they set this game? Where's this game set? Or when is this game set?
I can't exactly tell you that. It's you're fighting with these people called the Sentinels, and they don't really know who they are or the power they hold is the aspect of it. And the guy that you're fighting from hell, Prince Ajak or something, he wants this power from this female Sentinel to make himself more powerful so that he can and they all fear the Doom guy. This is like before everything in the Doom guy was already feared, and that's literally what they call him, the Doom guy. But it's set in the Sentinels world, and that's not Earth as far as I know. And as far as I know, he's also called the Slayer. The Doom guy is also called the Slayer. I think he's part of the Sentinels, and he is fighting with his people and for his people, and they actually, in all the other Dooms, any humans and everything, they're pretty much dead on arrival. In this one, the Sentinels, they put up a fight against Doom, against Hell. But you go to Hell for like 3 levels. I'm actually in Hell right now in the game, and they just didn't do enough with it. Don't get me wrong. And there's some what was I gonna say? There's some enemies that are just missing in tradition. All right, like a Baron from Hell. They still have like Baron aspects of those enemies, but it's just like there's enemies just flat out missing. As it takes away from the whole Doom experience, and maybe they'll have that in the DLC, but that's a bit of a it's upsetting for any traditional Doom player.
Tis just a flesh wound.
What is this question mark right here? Alright, let's go in there. Wonder if it's at nighttime, if they're still gonna drop ethereal cobwebs. Let's give it a shot. Let's rest until nighttime and then hit up that place.
Shit. Wait. Grab that first.
Got about 5 minutes left, everyone. And nope, they are not dropping ethereal cobwebs. How did I miss this whole area? I'm glad that repairing is not a mechanic in this game. I had to repair the weapons as you use them. I'm glad that isn't in the game.
But so you don't parry?
No, repairing the weapons. I'm glad that isn't in the game.
Yeah. I can see that.
Got about a couple minutes left. We'll keep recording after, maybe not this game. See how it goes. Who is this?
Oh, who's come to visit me here? Oh, they call me all sorts of things. Evil spirit, lurking fiend, imp, but really, my name is... Well,
Yeah, I'm
definitely
okay with
not
that.
Faye. That's something else entirely. The one who snatched their last coin for a BS. The reason they can't find their left
For
sock in the
anybody
morning.
wandering, I'm not trying
Cause of a
to
missing
beat this
wedding ring.
area. I'm trying to. Well, no, I'm gonna try to beat it, but
Between you and me,
trying to kill a certain amount of enemies in a certain amount of
sure, it's
seconds.
junk to you now, but when you have to bend that glove, I'm just helping people appreciate the little things. Cause nah, it's just hilarious. And I've been doing this for centuries. Oh, you shouldn't ask I don't remember exactly. Of course. I mean, the funniest. And yet, you get the angriest over the smallest things. What is it with you people and gold? I don't give a damn about gold and jewels. When you talk about them, you suddenly get all... Strange. I thought, and since I'll be dying soon. That's right. I used to play tricks on people back and they're forgetting. Sometimes someone still tosses salt over their left shoulder for me, or maybe leaves a little bowl of
Griz's
milk on the
connection just
outside,
went
but
out.
those folks are rare now. And when they all forget me. Yes, Is that so strange? No, it's just that. But since I'm kicking the bucket soon, because first you'll have to do something. Well, before I give you some of my power, I just want something from you. Something. Just sneak into someone's house and swipe. Will you do that? Great. Now you can either keep your word and commit the terrible sin. And if you ever feel like a bit of thievery,
I'm interested.
well,
I am intrigued. She lives in this trash heap. Grizz will be back in a little bit. We'll keep making videos tonight. That's basically our plan, so not a big deal. I wonder if I just stole her stuff.